Hello, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're spotlighting an iconic piece of American history, the 1974 In God We Trust United States 1-cent Liberty coin. Believe it or not, this humble 1-cent coin is turning heads in the coin collecting community, with some of its variants reaching values as high as $232 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to unpack everything about this unique coin, from its rich history to its potential worth and what makes it so special. So, grab your magnifying glasses and get ready to learn why the 1974 Liberty cent might be the most valuable penny you ever lay your hands on. And if you have one in your collection, you may just be holding a fortune. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1-cent coin, or the penny as it's more commonly known, has a significant role in American culture and commerce. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, marking the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, Lincoln has been the face of the 1-cent coin, representing a continuity in American coinage and a tribute to one of the country's most beloved leaders. The 1974 penny, however, is particularly interesting. 1974 was a year marked by inflationary concerns, and the U.S. Mint was experimenting with alternative materials for coinage. Copper, traditionally used in the 1-cent coins, was becoming more expensive, and the mint needed a cost-effective alternative. This led to some experimental coins being minted in aluminum rather than the standard copper alloy. Now, let's dive into the technical specifications of this fascinating coin. The 1974 penny, like other 1-cent coins from that era, was primarily composed of copper, with a weight of about 3.11 grams for the standard copper variety. Its diameter is 19.05 millimeters, with a smooth edge and the iconic Lincoln profile on the obverse, front, side of the coin. Surrounding Lincoln's profile, you'll see the familiar words, "In God We Trust." Along the top, Liberty, on the left, and the year, 1974, on the right. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a design first introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier, wheat ears design. Above the memorial, the words, "United States of America," appear, with the motto, E pluribus unum, underneath, and 1 cent, prominently displayed at the bottom. This reverse side pays tribute to both Lincoln and American ideals, serving as a reminder of the nation's foundational values. Perhaps the most thrilling aspect of the 1974 penny story is the secret aluminum penny experiment. In an attempt to reduce production costs, the Mint experimented with a small batch of aluminum pennies. These pennies were lighter, weighing about 1 gram each, much less than the traditional copper ones. Roughly 1.5 million of these aluminum cents were produced for testing. However, Congress didn't approve the new material, leading to almost all of these coins being melted down. Yet, a few aluminum pennies escaped destruction. These aluminum cents, bearing the 1974 date, became some of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history. Today, there are only a handful of known specimens, which are not legally allowed to be owned by private collectors, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Estimates suggest that these aluminum pennies could fetch millions if sold on the open market, with some collectors speculating values upwards of $232 million for an authenticated piece in mint condition. But remember, due to government restrictions, even if one surfaces, it cannot be sold legally in the U.S., adding a layer of intrigue and mystique to these rare specimens. Not all 1974 pennies are made from aluminum, but some copper ones can still be worth a significant amount. Certain variations, like those with unique minting errors or pristine condition, can fetch high prices from collectors. Here are a few characteristics that might make a 1974 penny particularly valuable. 1. Mint condition. Coins in perfect or near-perfect condition are always more desirable. If your 1974 penny looks untouched, with no wear and tear, it could be worth much more than face value. 2. Double die errors. A double die error, where the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process, is highly sought after. These coins can bring in hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars depending on the error's visibility and clarity. 3. Proof coins. The 1974 proof sets produced at the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, are also valuable, especially when well preserved. Proof coins have a mirror-like finish and are struck with higher detail, making them visually appealing to collectors. If you think you might have a valuable 1974 penny in your collection, here's how to evaluate it. Condition. Look for a coin with minimal signs of wear. Coins in perfect mint condition or even in very fine condition tend to be the most valuable. Mint marks. Check if your coin has a D. Denver or S. San Francisco mint mark. Both mint marks can be significant, especially if the coin is in pristine condition. Errors. Look for any signs of doubling, cracks, or unusual markings. Even slight anomalies can make a big difference in value. Consider having the coin graded by a reputable coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) for an official valuation. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of today, the standard 1974 copper penny in circulated condition is usually only worth face value. However, a rare error or a mint condition example could range from $10 to over $100. But if you happen to have a rare 1974 aluminum penny and manage to obtain legal permission to own it, you could be looking at millions of dollars. These extraordinary pennies can fetch up to hundreds of millions due to their rarity and the stories behind them. Collectors worldwide would be eager to own such a coin, making it one of the most valuable 1-cent coins in history. If you believe your penny is valuable, consider visiting a local coin dealer, attending coin shows, or checking online marketplaces like eBay and dedicated numismatic sites. Just remember, even the slightest variation or imperfection could affect its value significantly. So, there you have it, folks. The 1974 In God We Trust Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a penny. It's a piece of American history with the potential for tremendous value. Whether you're holding on to a copper variant or dreaming of finding that elusive aluminum penny, this coin tells a story of experimentation, rarity, and intrigue. And who knows? That coin in your piggy bank might just hold the key to a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated on all things numismatics. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any unique coins, and we'll see you in the next video. Today, we're exploring an iconic American treasure, the 1979 Lincoln 1-cent Liberty coin. Now you might be wondering, can a single penny, minted over 40 years ago, actually be worth big money in today's market? The answer may surprise you. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are buzzing about this coin, and today, we'll uncover why. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face, symbolizing freedom and democracy. By 1979, the Lincoln cent had already become a classic in American currency, with minor modifications throughout the years. The inscription, "In God We Trust," represents a deep-rooted national faith, and liberty serves as a reminder of the nation's core values. The 1979 Lincoln cent, like other pennies of the era, features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the words "In God We Trust" arched above. To the left is the word liberty, and to the right is the year of minting, 1979. On the reverse, the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of the most respected presidents in U.S. history. If you look closely, you can even see Lincoln's statue within the memorial, a fine detail that adds an element of craftsmanship to this seemingly simple penny. This coin weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Until 1982, these coins were made primarily of copper 95% with a small zinc content 5%, giving it a unique metallic composition and making it distinct from modern-day pennies, which are predominantly zinc with a thin copper coating. This difference in metal composition not only makes the 1979 Lincoln cent valuable but also creates a unique resonance in coin collecting circles. Now, why is the 1979 Lincoln cent so interesting to collectors? For one, 1979 was a year with certain minting quirks that make this coin fascinating. Several varieties and mint marks were produced, including coins from the Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S mints. Collectors especially prize coins from the San Francisco Mint because of unique qualities found in proofs and certain rare errors. Error coins from this year, like doubled dies or off-center strikes, can bring in serious money. Doubled dies, for instance, occur when the die impresses the design twice, creating a slight doubling effect on text or imagery. This error significantly increases a coin's desirability and value. Now, let's talk money. Most circulated 1979 Lincoln cents are worth only their face value, a humble 1 cent. But if you find a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if it's a rare error coin, you're looking at a potential jackpot. Some 1979 Lincoln cents in top condition have fetched hundreds, and in rare cases, even thousands of dollars at auction. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, meaning they have no visible signs of wear, are especially valuable. Now, there's been recent buzz about certain unique, error-ridden 1979 pennies fetching impressive sums, and with heightened interest in coin collecting, prices continue to rise. Some rare Lincoln cents have been appraised at astonishing figures, with a small handful even reportedly valued at up to $24,000. The weight of the 1979 Lincoln cent is a significant factor. Weighing 3.11 grams, these coins are heavier than modern-day pennies, which weigh only 2.5 grams due to their zinc composition. This additional weight is due to the copper content, making these coins valuable not only for their historical significance but also for the copper itself. As copper prices rise, the intrinsic metal value of older pennies increases, creating extra appeal for collectors and investors alike. Here's where things get even more exciting. If you have a 1979 Lincoln cent, check it carefully. Variants like the double die and off-center strike errors have gained legendary status in the coin community. For example, a double die error on the word Liberty asterisk or in God We Trust could mean big bucks. Imagine finding a coin in your collection that might be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's like a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Coins from the San Francisco Mint are especially noteworthy if you spot an S Mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced limited quantities, making these coins more collectible and potentially more valuable. As we speak, the coin collecting market is hot. Rare coins from previous decades, especially unique Lincoln cents, have seen increasing demand. While most 1979 Lincoln cents may only hold sentimental or modest market value, rare versions with pristine grading or unique mint errors could be worth a small fortune. Experts predict that as coin collecting grows, so will the value of these unique pennies. The current auction prices for top-condition Lincoln cents and rare error coins hint at a bright future for collectors. So, could you be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it? Check your change, look through your old jars of pennies. That 1-cent coin you overlooked could be worth much more than you'd expect. From its rich history to its potential worth, the 1979 Lincoln cent is a classic example of how something as small as a penny can carry immense value. Remember, not every coin will be worth thousands, but in the world of collecting, you never know until you take a closer look. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1979 Lincoln cent. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exciting stories about valuable coins, collecting tips, and incredible finds. Happy hunting! Dear Sir, today, we explore the hidden treasures in your pocket change and uncover the potential fortunes that might be sitting in your coin jar. We're diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1979 D In God We Trust 1-cent Liberty coin. Is this little penny worth a fortune? Stick around to find out. The 1979 D 1-cent Liberty coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, carries a fascinating piece of American history in its simple design. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face rather than a symbolic figure. By 1979, this iconic coin had been in circulation for 70 years, proudly displaying Lincoln's profile on the obverse, with the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust, and on the reverse, the words United States of America and 1 cent, framed by the Lincoln Memorial. In 1979, America was in the midst of significant economic changes. The penny itself had undergone transformations to meet economic demands, and the Denver Mint was hard at work producing coins with its signature D Mint mark. This particular mark shows that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, making it distinct from coins minted in Philadelphia or San Francisco. Many collectors find the 1979 D coin particularly interesting due to its historical connection to the evolving American economy and the role of the U.S. Mint in keeping the nation supplied with coinage. So, what makes the 1979 D 1-cent Liberty coin so unique and worth examining closely? One of the most significant factors is the coin's metal composition and changes during that period. These pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing in at precisely 3.11 grams. This heavy copper composition gives the coin a distinct feel and sound, and in today's market, copper itself is valuable. It wasn't until 1982 that the U.S. Mint switched to a predominantly zinc penny with a thin copper coating. The 1979 D penny is also special due to the high-quality craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. While hundreds of millions of these coins were struck, finding one in perfect condition is rare. If you come across a 1979 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're looking at a rare collector's item. Now, let's talk about what really excites collectors: errors and varieties. Some 1979 D pennies have notable minting errors, which can dramatically increase their value. Examples include double die errors, where inscriptions or details appear doubled due to die misalignment, or off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing from the coin. A 1979 D penny with clear, distinct errors can easily reach high prices at auctions. Some of these error coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if they have a high grade from reputable coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. So if you find one, it's worth having it professionally graded. Now, the big question on everyone's mind: how much is this coin actually worth? Well, the value of a 1979 D penny largely depends on its condition. Circulated coins, which show signs of wear and tear, are typically worth around their face value of 1 cent, with a bit more value for their copper content. But if you have a coin in mint state, or an uncirculated condition, that's where the price starts to rise. On average, a mint condition 1979 D penny can sell for $2 to $5. However, if you have a high-grade coin, especially one graded MS65 or higher, prices can soar to $50, $100, or even more. And for those rare error coins or perfect strikes, those can fetch hundreds, even thousands. Collectors are always on the lookout for a perfect 1979 D coin to add to their collection, so the market remains active. Determining the value of your 1979 D penny involves a few steps. First, check for wear and tear. Look closely at the details. Are Lincoln's hairlines visible? Can you clearly see the "In God We Trust" motto? If so, you might have a higher grade coin. Next, look for the D mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Denver. Then, carefully inspect the coin for any errors or unusual details. You might need a magnifying glass to spot doubling or other fine details. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS, where experts will assign it an official grade that can significantly boost its value. Collectors are drawn to the 1979 D penny not only because of its historical significance but also because it represents a piece of the U.S. Mint's history in a time of economic change. These pennies connect us to the past, to the artistry of the mint, and to a pivotal time in American coinage. In a world where high-value items are typically big and flashy, there's something truly special about a coin so small, yet so historically significant, and possibly worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. The 1979 D penny is a great example of why numismatics, or coin collecting, remains a beloved hobby worldwide. So, check your coin jars, and who knows? You might just find a 1979 D penny worth big money. So, what should you do if you find a 1979 D 1-cent Liberty coin? First, give it a good look, and handle it carefully to avoid further wear. Compare it to other coins, and if it's in great condition, think about getting it graded. You never know, it might just be a hidden gem. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1979 D In God We Trust 1-cent Liberty coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next treasure hunt. Happy collecting! Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1980 In God We Trust 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin may look like an ordinary penny at first glance, but there's more to it than meets the eye. We're going to cover its unique history, design features, composition, value, and even how it has surprised collectors and investors in the market. Plus, we'll explore if it's really worth millions today or if that's just a myth. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a numismatic enthusiast, or just curious about what might be hiding in your change jar, this video will give you everything you need to know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. The 1981-cent Liberty coin, commonly referred to as the Lincoln cent, is a continuation of the iconic Lincoln penny series that started back in 1909. This coin series was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and since then, the Lincoln cent has become a fixture in American currency and coin collecting. By 1980, the Lincoln cent had already gone through several changes in design and composition, yet it retained much of its original charm and significance. In 1959, on the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, The reverse design of the coin was changed from two wheat stalks known as the wheat penny to the Lincoln Memorial design. This design remained until 2008, making the 1980 Lincoln cent part of a significant chapter in U.S. minting history. The obverse design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile, remained unchanged throughout the years, making it one of the longest-running coin portraits in U.S. history. The "In God We Trust" inscription, seen prominently on the coin, has been a staple since it first appeared on U.S. coins in 1864. This motto reflects a unique aspect of American identity, combining patriotism and faith, and adds to the coin's historical value. The obverse side front of the 1980 Lincoln penny features a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The details of Lincoln's face, along with his famous beard, are quite distinctive. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the words, "In God We Trust," emphasizing the coin's national and religious symbolism. To the left, it reads, "Liberty," and to the right is the date, 1980. The reverse side of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial with the words, "United States of America," and 1 cent inscribed around it. If you look closely, you can even see Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a small detail that makes this coin truly remarkable. The initials, FG, representing Frank Gasparo, the designer of the Lincoln Memorial reverse, can be found below the memorial image on the right. Composition ****. In 1980, the Lincoln cent was made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. Weight: it weighs approximately 3.11 grams. Diameter: the diameter is 19.05 millimeters. Thickness: the thickness of the coin is about 1.55 millimeters. The coin's copper content alone gives it an intrinsic value, especially as copper prices fluctuate. This heavier composition changed in 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched to a primarily zinc composition, making the 1980 penny part of the last era of predominantly copper pennies. The value of the 1980 Lincoln cent in the market depends on condition, rarity, and any errors that may appear on specific coins. Here's a breakdown. 1. Circulated coins. Most 1980 pennies found in circulation today are still worth around 1 cent due to their availability and lack of rare features. 2. Uncirculated or mint condition coins. An uncirculated or mint state 1980 penny can be worth more to collectors, typically ranging from $0.30 to $2 in higher grades, e.g., MS63, MS65, because of its pristine condition. These coins are considered highly collectible, especially in full red luster. 3. Proof coins. Special proof versions of the coin were also minted in 1980. These coins have a mirror-like finish and are struck more carefully, making them more valuable. A 1980 proof penny in pristine condition might be worth $2 to $5.4. Error coins. Some 1980 pennies contain minting errors, such as double die errors, off-centering, or clipping errors. These errors are rare and can significantly increase the coin's value. For instance, a 1980 Lincoln penny with a clear double die on the date or lettering could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its grade and market demand. You may have heard stories circulating that certain pennies are worth millions of dollars. While it's true that some rare coins have sold for large sums, it's essential to differentiate between common coins and truly rare or error coins. No regular 1980 Lincoln penny, even in uncirculated condition, has ever sold for $249 million or any amount close to it. However, highly graded or rare error pennies can indeed reach impressive values. So, what makes a coin fetch such astronomical prices? Generally, these coins need to have some combination of high rarity or limited mintage, unique historical significance, unusual mint errors, perfect condition, or high grade. By professional grading services, collectors often assess coins based on their grade, which is a measure of the coin's physical condition. Here are some standard grades you might encounter. Good G4, heavy wear, details are mostly worn flat. Fine F12, moderate wear, some details are visible but faint. Very fine VF20, light to moderate wear, clear details on the coin. Extremely fine EF40, very light wear, sharp details. Uncirculated MS60, MS70, no wear. Perfect or near perfect condition. A 1980 penny in MS65 mint state 65 with a rich red luster can be quite desirable among collectors and might be worth up to $2 or more. While 1980 Lincoln pennies are unlikely to become worth millions, they do hold historical and collectible value. The copper content also provides an intrinsic worth, which might increase if copper prices rise. In the past decade, there has been interest in copper pennies due to their material value alone, with pre-1982 pennies like the 1980 Lincoln cent valued slightly above face value for their metal content. For new collectors, these pennies offer an affordable and accessible entry point to coin collecting. Since there's a vast quantity of 1980 pennies available, it's possible to assemble a collection with various conditions and even era varieties, which could appreciate over time. The 1980 In God We Trust 1-cent Liberty coin may not make you an overnight millionaire, but it represents a piece of American heritage and history. Whether you're a collector, history enthusiast, or simply interested in American coins, this penny holds a story of design evolution, cultural values, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. If you have a 1980 penny, look closely. You might have a high-grade or era coin that's worth more than you think. And who knows? In the world of numismatics, anything is possible. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any valuable coins, and as always, keep collecting. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could be worth not just a few cents, but potentially hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1982 1-cent Liberty coin, also known as the Lincoln cent, a coin that's an absolute favorite among collectors. Some rare variations of this coin are selling for staggering amounts, up to millions of dollars in certain conditions. In this video, we're exploring everything you need to know about the 1982 1-cent Liberty coin, from its history and special variations to its current market value and potential to bring big bucks to its lucky owner. So, if you're a collector, a history buff, or just curious about what makes this coin worth a fortune, stay tuned. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1-cent Liberty coin, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The design by Victor David Brenner has become one of the most iconic in U.S. history, with Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the words "In God We Trust" appearing prominently above his head. This phrase alone holds a special place in the hearts of Americans, symbolizing both patriotism and faith. Fast forward to 1982, a critical year for the U.S. Mint. Due to rising costs, the Mint decided to switch the composition of the penny from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc. This change was primarily to save money, as the price of copper had become prohibitively high. But this transition year created several unique variations that have made the 1982 penny a true collector's item. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced both copper and zinc versions of the penny, leading to some fascinating varieties. Collectors should know that the copper pennies from this year weigh around 3.11 grams, while the zinc versions are lighter, coming in at about 2.5 grams. This weight difference makes it easy to tell them apart if you have a scale handy. On-screen text. Copper, 3.11 grams, zinc, 2.5 grams. Asterisk. The Mint also produced both large and small date versions for each metal composition, creating a total of 7 unique varieties for 1982, as listed below. 1. 1982 Copper Large Date 2. 1982 Copper Small Date 3. 1982 Zinc Large Date 4. 1982 Zinc Small Date 5. 1982 D Copper Large Date 6. 1982 D Zinc Large Date 7. 1982 D Zinc Small Date. With so many variations in a single year, it's no wonder the 1982 Lincoln cent is a treasure hunt for collectors. Among these varieties, some are exceptionally rare and valuable. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny, which was accidentally produced in small quantities. Only a few of these have ever been found, and their rarity has driven prices to astronomical heights in the collector's market. For example, one of these coins sold for over $18,000 at auction. And as more collectors learn about this variety, the demand and value of these coins continues to increase. So, why the big money? What makes the 1982 Lincoln cent so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, demand, and the mystique of owning a piece of U.S. Mint history. The market for rare coins has seen a significant increase over the years, as more people view rare coins as a smart investment. Currently, even more common variations of the 1982 Lincoln cent can fetch a decent price if they're in mint condition. Graded examples by reputable organizations, like PCGS or NGC, can sell for $500 to $1,000 for high-grade copper coins, and the elusive zinc variations can be just as valuable. But it's those extremely rare copper small dates and Denver minted varieties that can bring life-changing sums. Are you wondering if you might have one of these coins in your own pocket change? First, check the date and mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia won't have a mint mark, while Denver minted ones have a small d under the date. Next, weigh the coin to determine whether it's copper or zinc, and then look closely to determine if it's a small or large date. The small date variety has a different shape in the numbers, especially in the 2 which appears more curved. This subtle difference can mean the difference between a 1-cent coin and a $1,000 jackpot. The most exciting part about collecting the 1982 Lincoln cent is that new discoveries are still being made. In recent years, collectors have found previously unknown varieties that weren't documented by the mint. With each discovery, the intrigue and value of this coin grow even more. It's a coin that keeps giving, and as more people search their own collections, more fascinating finds come to light. Could you be one of the next lucky collectors to find a 1982 penny worth thousands? High-grade 1982 pennies, especially those in mint condition or unique varieties, have fetched astonishing prices at auction. A pristine 1982D small date copper recently sold for an incredible $18,000, while other high-quality specimens regularly sell for thousands. For collectors, it's a reminder that sometimes the smallest details can make a world of difference. So, could a 1982 Lincoln cent in your possession be worth a fortune? It's possible. This coin's mix of history, rarity, and a variety of unusual versions make it a top choice for collectors around the world. If you find a 1982 penny, weigh it, check for mint marks and date variations, and consider getting it appraised by a professional. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos on valuable coins and collectibles. Until next time, keep checking your change, you never know what you might find. Today, we're diving deep into a unique piece of American history that you might have overlooked. Imagine a coin in your pocket that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's right, we're talking about the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin with In God We Trust. This little penny may just have the potential to be big money, and here's why. Let's start with the basics. What makes the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin so interesting? The D mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, one of the 2 mints responsible for producing America's pennies. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of these 1-cent coins, yet some 1994 D pennies hold an unexpected, significant value. This coin belongs to the famous Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909, celebrating the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln cent has gone through various design changes, but the iconic phrases "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" have remained, along with Lincoln's profile. The 1994 D penny was mass-produced, but it's not just any ordinary coin. What makes some versions of this penny more valuable than others is the possibility of certain features, including potential errors, the coin's condition, and minting variations that we'll discuss in detail. In fact, some rare versions of the 1994 D penny can be worth a small fortune, making them highly sought after by collectors. The 1994 D Liberty 1-cent coin is made primarily of copper-plated zinc, weighing precisely 2.5 grams. Its diameter is about 19.05 millimeters, making it consistent with the typical specifications of U.S. pennies minted after 1982, when the U.S. Mint shifted from copper to copper-plated zinc to cut costs. The composition is around 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This switch to zinc in the 1980s affected the way pennies aged and gave the 1994 D penny its lighter weight compared to older, copper-based pennies, which weighed 3.11 grams. Now, what makes a 1994 D penny potentially worth more than a penny? Here are the key things to look out for when examining your 1994 D Liberty 1-cent coin. 1. Mint errors. Some coins may exhibit mint errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. These rare errors can greatly increase the coin's value. 2. Condition and grading. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with minimal blemishes or signs of wear can fetch premium prices. The highest grade specimens, often graded as MS, mint state, by professional grading services, are the most valuable. 3. Unique toning. some coins develop a unique, desirable tone due to the copper plating. This natural coloration can sometimes make coins more attractive to collectors. Point 4. Low minting flaws. Small flaws during minting, such as variations in lettering or other small details, can be rare and highly collectible. Let's talk numbers. The market value of any 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin can vary greatly, depending on its condition and rarity. A typical 1994 penny might only be worth face value if it's circulated and shows wear. However, those in excellent condition, especially coins with unique mint errors, can be worth between $50 and several $100s. In some very rare cases, unique 1994 pennies have fetched thousands in auctions. While $340 million is not realistic for any 1-cent piece, the upper market value for this coin remains appealing. Mint condition and rare error varieties are highly prized among collectors, with potential sales reaching 4 or even 5 figures at auction. So, be sure to inspect your 1994 penny for any unique details before dismissing it as just another coin. If you believe you have a valuable 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin, here's how to protect and even enhance its value. 1. Proper storage. Keep your coin in a cool, dry place and avoid handling it too much. Oils from your skin can degrade the metal over time. Point 2. Use protective cases. For coins of potential high value, consider using airtight holders or protective cases to prevent damage. 3. Professional grading. If you suspect your 1994 penny is in exceptional condition or has unique characteristics, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high-grade rating can significantly increase its resale value. So, there you have it! The 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin, though small in size, could hold big value, especially if you have a rare variant. Whether you're a serious coin collector or just curious about that pile of pennies in your drawer, it's worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you might just have a small fortune hidden in plain sight. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might have a hidden treasure in their pocket change. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins, and let us know in the comments if you've come across any interesting pennies. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into a piece of American history and a collector's dream, the 2004 1-cent Liberty coin. Could this coin you might find in your pocket change be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Stick with us as we explore the story behind this fascinating coin, its current market value, and how it could be worth a fortune. The journey of the US 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, dates back to 1793, when the first copper cents were minted. Fast forward to 1909, and we see the introduction of the Lincoln cent in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, Lincoln has graced the obverse side of the penny, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. This coin remains not only an American staple but also a symbol of the country's heritage and pride. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2004 1-cent Liberty coin, a coin that is simple yet layered with details and a surprising potential for value. This cent was minted in Denver, Colorado, as signified by the D mint mark right beneath the date. Made primarily from a copper-plated zinc composition, this coin weighs about 2.5 grams, lighter than its earlier, copper-rich counterparts. Though it may look like just another penny, this coin holds far more value than you'd expect. The 2004 1-cent Liberty coin is embedded with symbols that resonate with American values. The words "In God We Trust" stand prominently on the obverse, a motto that has been on U.S. coins since 1864 and was officially adopted as the national motto in 1956. This motto, along with Lincoln's profile, reflects the core beliefs of the nation, reminding us of faith, freedom, and the ideals of one of America's most revered presidents. Below Lincoln's image, we see the inscription Liberty, symbolizing the American ideals of independence and resilience. One of the reasons why the 2004 penny has piqued the interest of collectors is due to certain unique features and possible variations. Over the years, coin enthusiasts have discovered that even the smallest difference, like an error or misstrike, can dramatically increase a coin's worth. For instance, coins with double dies or off-center strikes become instant collector's items, sought after at auctions. In mint state, or uncirculated condition, these coins can fetch high prices. Some exceptionally preserved examples have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars due to their scarcity in such condition. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for, the value. The 2004 penny, while typically only worth a cent in circulated condition, can be valued at much more if it's uncirculated or has unique errors. In near-perfect condition, some of these coins are fetching up to $20 to $30 in certain markets. While it might not seem like much at first, for a coin that only cost a penny to make, these high values represent huge returns. And for rare error coins, the value could potentially be in the thousands. A market value rumor circulates in the community, and some have speculated that exceptionally rare, flawless examples could even be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in the right auction setting. However, as of now, no official sales of that magnitude have been recorded. Recently, you may have heard rumors claiming that a 2004 1-cent Liberty coin was valued at $520 million. While these stories certainly add intrigue, they are most likely myths or exaggerations. Coins do reach significant value if they are extremely rare or in perfect mint condition, but the staggering $500 figure is far beyond any known sale or value for a penny. Instead, collectors and experts encourage focusing on condition, authenticity, and rarity as the primary factors in assessing the true market value. If you're lucky enough to own a 2004 penny, determining its actual value requires a close inspection. Condition plays a crucial role, as does whether the coin has any unique errors. Grading services like PCGS and NGC offer professional evaluations and assign a grade to the coin based on its wear, luster, and detail quality. Coins graded higher, such as MS67 or MS68, are worth significantly more than lower-graded coins. For those interested in coin collecting or investing, it's essential to keep a few tips in mind. First, look for coins in uncirculated or mint condition. Second, research known errors for specific coin years, as these can add significant value. Lastly, be cautious when purchasing coins from unknown sources, and consider working with reputable dealers or auction houses to ensure authenticity. While the 2004 1-cent Liberty coin might look like just another penny, it serves as a reminder of America's rich history, its enduring values, and the mysteries that lie in the world of coin collecting. Whether you find one in your pocket or acquire one at an auction, remember that every coin tells a story. So next time you see a penny, take a closer look. You might be holding onto a piece of history worth more than just a cent. Thank you for joining us on this coin journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Imagine holding in your hand a coin that, though small, could potentially be worth millions. A coin that's so unique, it may be hiding in plain sight in your spare change jar. Today, we're diving deep into the history and value of the 2006 1-cent Liberty coin, a coin that may just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. This is not just a penny. This is a rare gem worth big money, and the market value is shocking, a whopping $609 million. Stay tuned to find out why this seemingly insignificant coin holds such a huge price tag. Let's start at the very beginning. The 2006 1-cent Liberty coin is a part of the United States Mint's long-running series of 1-cent coins, also known as pennies. But unlike many other pennies that are more common or mass-produced, the 2006 penny holds an important place in American numismatic history. Minted in Denver, Colorado, the D mark signifies the Denver Mint as the origin of this coin. This particular penny is a part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front, was the work of sculptor Victor D. Brenner. Since then, the 1-cent coin has undergone various changes in design, but the "In God We Trust" motto has remained a staple since its inclusion in 1864. Now, one of the most iconic aspects of the 2006 penny is the engraving "In God We Trust." This simple phrase carries immense weight, both historically and symbolically. Added to U.S. coins during the Civil War in 1864, "In God We Trust" has been a cornerstone of American currency ever since. It reflects the country's foundation on religious principles, and it's fascinating to think that the 2006 penny carries this powerful symbol, uniting the past with the present. The "In God We Trust" motto adds a layer of cultural and historical value to the 2006 penny, reminding us of the legacy this coin represents. But beyond its symbolic meaning, there's something even more intriguing about this penny: its worth in today's market. Hold on, here's where things get mind-blowing. The 2006 1-cent Liberty coin isn't just another penny. Over the years, It has been discovered that certain coins from this year and minting location have unique characteristics that make them highly valuable among collectors. Here's the thing: rare coins can be worth astronomical sums due to certain factors: mint errors, low production, and condition. The 2060 penny, in particular, is notable because of certain characteristics that can push its value into the millions. One of the key reasons this coin is so valuable is because of its rare errors. Some 2060 pennies were struck with die errors that make them extremely rare. These errors can include doubled dies, die clashes, and even minting inconsistencies that make these coins stand out from the rest. The scarcity of these error coins, combined with the high demand from numismatics coin collectors, has driven their value through the roof. Now you may be asking, how much is this coin really worth? Well, if you were lucky enough to find one of these rare error coins, you might be sitting on a gold mine. The market for these rare 2060 pennies is hot, with some fetching up to $609 million in certain auction settings. Yes, you heard that right, $609 million. That is the kind of jaw-dropping value these pennies can achieve. While the vast majority of 2060 pennies are worth just 1 cent, the ones with mint errors are in a completely different league. It's important to note that only a small percentage of these coins have the errors that make them so valuable, and finding one is like discovering a treasure. But if you do find one, the possibilities are incredible. These coins have become an investment opportunity for some, with collectors and investors willing to pay an extraordinary premium to add them to their collections. You're probably wondering how you can identify a valuable 2060 penny in your collection. Well, let me walk you through the key signs to look for. 1. Double die errors asterisk. Look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling, it means the coin was struck multiple times with the die, creating a ghosting effect. This is a major error, and these coins can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. 2. Die clashes asterisk. A die clash occurs when the die used to strike the coin accidentally makes contact with another die, creating a distinct pattern. These types of errors are rare and can make a coin worth thousands, if not millions. 3. Minting inconsistencies asterisk. Coins with significant flaws, such as off-center strikes or missing details, can increase their value considerably. These mistakes make the coin unique, and collectors are eager to own them. Now, let's talk about the physical aspects of the 2060 1-cent Liberty coin. Understanding the composition and weight of the coin is important for collectors and those looking to buy or sell them. The 2060 penny weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. It's made primarily of copper-plated zinc, with 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making it a relatively light coin. Despite its small size, its historical significance, errors, and rarity can elevate its value far beyond what most people would expect. So, what have we learned today? The 2060 1-cent Liberty coin, while a seemingly ordinary penny, holds extraordinary potential. With the right mint error, this tiny coin can fetch millions, possibly up to $609 million in the right market. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned numismatist, this coin is a fascinating piece of American history that could change your life. If you think you might have a valuable 2060 penny, take a closer look. Check for any errors, and if you find one, you could be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins and valuable collectibles. Who knows, the next big discovery could be in your pocket.